All right, everybody, welcome back. We are diving deep today.
Deep.
Yeah, into a brand new movie.
Oh, cool.
Sometimes I think about dying.
Okay.
And we're going to be basing our deep dives today on a review from Movie Caught Ticket.
I like it.
You know, they don't mess around.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're pretty straight shooters over there.
Yeah, I like their stuff.
Yeah, I like their app. I think it's really good.
It's good.
So this movie is kind of interesting, right? It's a romantic comedy,
Yeah.
but it's also a drama.
I was going to say, that's kind of an interesting mix.
It is a very interesting mix.
You know?
It takes place in a small town in Oregon.
Okay.
So already I'm kind of like, thinking small town Oregon,
Yeah. Yeah.
Pacific Northwest.
It's kind of like a dreary,
Dreary vibe.
Yeah.
And then you've got this romantic comedy drama.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
It's intriguing, yeah.
Very intriguing.
And what's the main character like?
So the main character's name is Fran, and she is played by Daisy Ridley.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and the reviewer pointed out that her performance is really raw and authentic.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was a really good point.
Yeah, it's just not phoning it in.
She's not phoning it in.
You know?
Yeah, and
good for her.
I think that
I like Daisy Ridley.
I do too.
I think she's good.
I think she's great,
Yeah.
and I think that she often is in films that maybe
don't quite
use her
reach her
in
full potential.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But in those films, even when maybe the film overall isn't that good, she still always brings it.
She does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She always
delivers.
She always delivers, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what she does in this.
Me too.
And it sounds like she really did a good job.
Yeah. Now, what kind of character is Fran?
So Fran is a socially isolated office worker.
Oh, okay.
And she's
she's
kind of in her own world.
Okay, so that makes sense with the setting then,
Right, in a small town.
And the dreariness.
The dreary Pacific Northwest,
Yeah.
And she daydreams about dying.
Oh.
Which is kind of like...
Okay, so that's where the drama comes in?
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
It's a pretty dark...
Sometimes I think about dying.
Title. Sometimes I think about dying.
Yeah.
I mean...
Wow.
So...
That's pretty heavy.
It is pretty heavy, but the reviewer seems to think that the movie handles it in a very thoughtful way.
Okay.
The film is actually based on a play called Killers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I don't know if the play is also a dark comedy or if it's a straight up drama.
Straight up drama.
But
I'd be curious to see how they adapted it,
Yeah, I think that'd be really interesting.
From stage to screen.
Yeah.
Especially with a title and a premise like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we've talked about Daisy Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
But the supporting cast also includes Dave Merhesh.
Okay.
And Parvesh Cheena.
Yeah, I don't know those.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with them either, but the reviewer did shout them out for their performances, so that's always a good sign.
Yeah.
When the supporting actors are good, because...
Especially in a movie like this.
Yeah, exactly. It can really make or break it.
It can really bring it down, if the supporting actors aren't as strong.
Totally.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's... The reviewer mentioned understated humor.
Oh, okay.
And that they balance...
Yeah.
The lightness and the heavier themes really well.
All right.
So I'm kind of curious.
I like that.
I like that too.
I like that description.
Yeah.
Understated humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like they're trying to go for something that's a little bit more realistic.
Yeah.
Than a typical rom-com.
Totally.
Yeah.
So overall, I think that it sounds like they're saying that this movie does a really good job of exploring
disconnection, self-doubt, the search for meaning.
It's like a movie for our times.
Right. I mean, it's very relatable to like modern life.
It's that existential dread.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Like we're all just kind of like
it's going through the motions.
What's it all about?
Doom scrolling.
Yeah. And then a new coworker kind of
shakes things up
for Fran. So I'm very curious to see how that
plays out. Yeah.
So I think that the overall message here from the reviewer is that if you like character-driven stories that make you think, but also offer moments of lightness, this movie is for you.
It's like a dramedy.
It is a dramedy, yeah.
Yeah, but more on the drama side, maybe.
Yeah, I would say so.
But with some humor.
Yeah.
Sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah. So for you, would you be into this, or do you think it's a little too heavy?
I think I'm a sucker for these kinds of movies, like, really? That make you think, a little bit. Yeah. So I think I would give it a shot.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to too.
Cool.
So sometimes I think about dying romantic comedy drama.
It's hard to say all together like that.
It's very hard to say all together.
Romantic comedy drama.
But maybe, all of those things kind of go together in a way.
Yeah, maybe they inform each other.
Yeah. Maybe you can't have one without the other.
Right. You need that contrast.
Yeah.
To make it work.
And I think that this idea of it taking place in a small town in Oregon, that's really interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm wondering if that setting actually makes the feeling of loneliness even stronger.
Oh, that's a good point.
Or do you think maybe that, because everyone knows each other, it makes the moments of connection even more special?
Ooh, that's a really...
What do you think?
I don't know. I think that's a good question.
Let us know down below in the comments.
I'm going to have to think about that one.
Okay.
All right. I like that.
All right. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye. Bye.